Well, with us now are two companions from different eras, Elisabeth Sladen, who travelled with John Pertwee and Tom Baker, and Peter Purves, who accompanied William Hartnell. I bet it's making you nostalgic for those glamorous old days, looking at all these monsters here.
Oh, yes, I can't wait to get back in my thermal underwear again.
Yes, the glamour of Frensham Ponds and Egham Borough Council sandpit. Wonderful, great location.
Is it as awful as they say it was? I mean, sort of terribly cheap and cheerful locations and costumes and...
Well, I think I saw every rubbish dump and every chalk pit in England. It wasn't desperately comfy. It was always in the winter when we seemed to film.
The scheduling was always tight as well. I mean, we didn't A, have the money, I suppose, but we didn't have the time to go very far afield. Had to be close enough to London and get back. Maybe we'd shoot most of it at the Ealing studios anyway. And then finally into the studio for the magic.
Peter, you were with the very first Doctor Who, but Elisabeth, you worked with two doctors. Did you have to kind of change your characterisation to suit them?
Oh, yes, it was great. It gave me, as Sarah, a great chance to adapt, because the two doctors, the thing is, they must be different. And Tom was very different from John, as they have to be. And it brought out facets of Sarah that were much more interesting for me.
Oh, I thought your transition from Tom Baker to John Pertwee, or the other way around, was terrific. You were terrific as John.
I'm glad you weren't in my family. You're keeping it in the family because you worked with the first Doctor as his companion. Now your son is on the set of the latest Doctor Who.
That's right, yeah, he was floor manager, and the one they shot at Rutland Water. I can't remember what it was, though. All sorts of monsters coming out of the deep. Yeah.
But things have changed a lot since you were both there. Now, when you watch Doctor Who now, are you sort of stunned by the sophistication of what's happening?
Well, I can't really believe in it because I'm not in it. I expect just keep coming around a corner. So.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I think they are very different from when I was in it. The sound, the monsters. I suppose the audience is very different.
The thing that changed it for me was colour. I mean, we did it in black and white. It's in colour.
Do you think it's better in colour?
Not really. No,
oh, yes, it is.
Yeah? Oh, no, I love the black and white. I love the cardboard sets. They looked even more cardboard in black and white. But, yeah, it did change it. It became not more sophisticated, but different.
It was more eerie in black and white, wasn't it? Did either of you have favourite monsters?
Didn't like the monsters at all. I liked the historical pieces.
Did you?
We had the Jumblies.
Elisabeth,
I was very fond of
forget
Alpha
monsters,
Centauri.
Just give us a scream to see us out.
Oh, no, Peter does that so much better
Peter,
than I
give
do.
us a Oh, wonderful. That's enough to set John on edge. Over to you.
Well, there was something of a bleak time for Doctor Who fans in 1985 when Michael Grade decided to suspend production. The tabloid press went mad and accused him of axing Doctor Who. Well, this roused the masses of Doctor Who fans, and the switchboards were jammed, the letters of protest poured in, and as part of the campaign, a record and video were released.